Hey everybody, welcome to the Joan Marime coaching channel. This is Joan Marime. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I help ambitious professionals just like you to land their dream jobs, to make more money, and to lead fulfilling lives. So, welcome, 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 welcome. If it's your very first time seeing this pretty face, Joanne is a Kenyan born career coach, and I now live in the United States of America. And yes, it was never that easy. I moved here 8 years ago. I'm now 38, so I moved when I was 30. I was broke as the 10 commandments. And I remember moving to the US with less than $5 to my name. And 8 years down the line, I have made it to the top of the top companies. I've been able to work at ExxonMobil, the biggest oil and gas company in the world. And then I moved on and I worked at Amazon. And now I work at Microsoft, my favorite company, as a top executive. And I want to teach you how to do that, right? I want to teach you how to land your dream job, to make more money, and to lead a fulfilling life, right? And so I do coaching. I have an online course that I do that I already have in the market. So if you're interested more of a self-paced option, I'm going to link that below as well. If you'd like to do group coaching or one-on-one coaching with me, I urge you to book a clarity call with me. It's book some time on my calendar. Let's talk about what your current situation and how I can be of service to help you land that dream job. But that's not the point of this call or the point of this video. The point of this video is to talk about interviewing and why most of us are tanking, why you're tanking interviewing, okay? So, have you ever found yourself going into an interview and then you are so nervous, right? And you had practiced a bunch, and then you get in there and your mind goes completely blank. Well, today I'm going to give you a tip about what you need to do. Most of us think that interviewing is all about going in and you're supposed to have everything memorized, and it's like people are just firing questions at you, and once they fire those questions, if you make even one mistake, you're out. Or if you can't remember some of the points that you had, or how you had practiced before, then you're done. That's actually not true. Okay. So what you need to understand is an interview is a conversation, right? It's like you're courting, right? It's like you're in a date or on a date. So you're trying to find out who this other person is. That person is trying to find out who you are. And at the same time, so don't be nervous. The same thing that you're feeling, I promise you, most of the interviewers are feeling it too. But the first thing is practice, practice, practice makes perfect. You have to practice. I used to be so nervous. Like I would shake, like my voice would shake. I'd feel sweaty. I would perspire. My hair would be standing because, us African people, we know our hair normally just is like, when it's like dealt with. And so if it just was crazy. But once I started practice. So what I do before I go into a major interview is I will record myself the way I'm recording myself right now. And I will act as if I'm in the interview and I'm answering this list of questions that of course I've pre-prepared. And as I'm answering, I'm recording myself and just answering and answering and I keep rewatching the game tape, right? What I have recorded of myself until I feel like I'm coming out as a more natural interviewee, right? In my natural voice. You have to practice. I know a lot of us think that we can just walk into an interview and wing it. There's no winging it. You have to be able to practice. So I urge you this time around, what I want you to go and do is get a list of questions. You can get questions about, anything. And most interviews are going to be behavioral. Let's start from there. So as they are behavioral, then I want you to be practicing. At least make sure you've done a good round of practice questions and you've taped yourself or you've been in front of the mirror and spoken as if you're in the interview until you feel like you're confident. Once you watch yourself and you're happy with the results, you're ready. Okay? So that's my tip for today is practice, practice, practice. And I'll see you on the next video. All right. Okay. Bye.